In the words of the Beatles, Judy. Here's my review of Judy, basically. Since I didn't review it when I saw it back in September. The hype for Renée Zellweger's performance in Judy was unreal. And that hype has continued since its release back in September, when I saw it. So much so that Zellweger is on track to win her second Oscar for her marvelous, heartbreaking work as the late Judy Garland. But you notice there's only hype for her in particular, yet not quite the movie. This is simple, really. Judy is essentially a Lifetime movie that happened to score the performance of, well, a Lifetime, and thus snagged a theatrical release. Judy is a decent film, don't get me wrong, but it's certainly a flawed one. I found myself going back and forth on it pretty much throughout, yet it's Zellweger's brilliant work that ultimately makes it worth seeing. That and the tragic story at its core. The film takes place during what was essentially the last year of Garland's life, as she struggles financially and continuously battles with her demons. Those demons being her addiction habits, which stem from when she was very young. We see through flashbacks that Louis B. Mayer of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer essentially got her hooked on all sorts of pills and forced her to starve so then she can be in pictures. To me, it's these flashback sequences that are a little wobbly. Not that they don't serve the plot, they actually and totally do, and definitely add a dimension to Garland's struggle. But director Rupert Gould's execution feels a smidgen off. It feels lifetimey. Not as much in the present-day sequences when we see Zellweger's Judy trying her hardest to pull herself together, even if the struggle is real. That being said, though, every so often one of those sequences feels kind of odd. Such as her sudden, and I mean jarringly sudden, marriage to a character played by Finn Wittrock. But the film needs those flashback sequences. I may knock them for being lifetimey, but it needs them because it really, without them, Zellweger would not get to shine as well as she does. Zellweger's performance completes the so-so flashbacks, kind of like how Jerry Maguire completed her. And there are some moments near the final act, along with the fact that Zellweger truly can sing, that more than solidify that this Oscar is hers. Having said that, though, the film around her does have its share of flaws, and it all leads to a conclusion that is sweet and thoughtful, while also a bit convenient and perhaps manipulative. And yet I still think that, warts and all, Judy does for the most part work. It's a compelling, tragic story, one that does hold you in its grip and break your heart in the process. Flaws be damned, Zellweger and co. do pretty much pull it off. I give it a B.